Alright, so apparently tomorrow we're supposed to get like 8 to 12 inches of snow. So I picked up a plowing four-wheeler. It's raining really hard right now, but it's on the trailer back there. And it does run and drive. Picked it up for really cheap. It's a Honda Rancher 350 4x4. And it comes with a plow and a mount and a winch. Alright, here it is. You can see it's pretty clean. Electric shift. So there's that. Not that many miles on it. Registered for 2023. I guess the guy used it for hunting. And he said there's still little deer on it from when he harvested his deer. So yeah, let's get this thing off the trailer. And then the plow over here comes with it. Nice plow as well. Cycle County plow. And the mounts are in the back of my truck. So not a bad looking machine for 1,400 bucks. You can see here's the winch. There. Alright, so here it is. Look how clean this thing is. I guess all the guy used it for was hunting, and that's pretty much it. Check it out. I kind of wish it was a different color, but that's okay. But yeah, 2001 Honda Rancher 350 ES, which means electric shift. My other one out here, underneath the tarp, is a foot shift, and that's a 450. Where is it? Behind my truck. But that's what I usually use for plowing. But this one has a plow mount and everything that we can hook up. And there's the hand operational option as well, right there. But that mount does work with the plow. Quick check out the plow. I think it's the same plow as my other one. About the same size and everything. Yeah, exact same plow. So that should work out pretty well. But yeah, so this thing runs pretty good, drives pretty good, shifts through all the gears nicely with the electric shift. And yeah, so I'll fire it right up. See how many miles are on it. Only 1,850 miles, which is crazy. But here we go. Fire it right up. Runs good. We've got the parking brake, we've got lights that both work. We have the winch. You can see that working. The winch does work as well. You said you didn't know what that switch was right there. I'm thinking it might be like heated grips or something. I don't see any wires going to it though. So I'm not really sure what that switch does. And then get the brake. Brakes all work. So yeah, it runs really, really good. One thing I did notice is that it smokes a little bit. But I think it's because he's never done an oil change on it since he's owned it, and he's owned it for a long time. So I'm guessing that's probably why. I asked him when I was there, I said, when's the last time you did an oil change? He's like, oh boy, I've never done one before. So that's not good. So we got a oil filter for it. Wicks, got that at O'Reilly's, hopefully that's the right one. They said it matched up, so we'll see. Then we've got some 10W40 we're gonna throw in this thing. I don't think there's a dipstick on here. We can check. No dipstick. Is there like an oil window? This thing's probably really low on oil. But it's 5 gears. You can see right there. Let's see what's in the back here. A little compartment back here. Is a mouse gonna pop out? Let's see, we got something. Something that's pretty crusty. Welcome to the capital of Wisconsin's ATV trails. You can see it looks pretty nice. Hard to tell if there's any leaking from the engine with all the water on it. I was gonna get it in last night before the rain, but I totally forgot about it. But yeah, 1,400 bucks. This thing was up for 17. I was the first one to respond. I offered 14. He said, come pick it up. And he was only like, I think 15 minutes away from me. So it worked out perfectly. All the CV axles feel good. Check that, because it is 4-wheel drive. I think it's all-time 4-wheel drive. All-time 4x4. So yeah, everything looks good. I drove it around for a little bit. Everything seems smooth. Everything works. So I'm thinking I'm getting a great deal. But we will see. We're gonna do that oil change, see if there's any metal shavings in there. All right, coming over to the right side of the machine, I found the dipstick. This little guy right here. So we'll see if there's any oil in there. Who thinks there is? Maybe he just topped it off every once in a while. Ooh. Doesn't look like there's any oil on the stick here. Maybe just a little bit right there. You can see it's catching. So it's definitely low on oil as well. Could be from burning it, or it could just be from having it in there for multiple years. All right, we're to the left side of the machine now. The drain bolt is 17 millimeter. I'll show you guys where that is. See the bolt sticking out right there? That's the one. So I'll zoom in so you guys can see it. Looks like it has a weird gasket on there for a crush washer, but that's the bolt. So all the oil in the engine will drain from that bolt right there, so it's pretty easy. I'm not liking the way that's coming out. Oh, it's straight. That's good. Bolt looks like here. So it looks like it is the regular 14 millimeter bolt that's supposed to be in there. But we'll let that drain for a bit and come back once it's all drained. Alright, so the crush washer on there was non-existent. It was just a piece of paper gasket. So I'm guessing somebody that did the oil change just cut out a piece of paper and did that. So we're gonna put a brand new crush washer on there so no oil leaks. All right, here's the oil that was in it. You can see that's all that was in there. So it's definitely low on oil. This thing's supposed to have 2 quarts. So yeah, really low, no metal shavings or anything like that. We'll see once we get the filter off. Jeez. That came off pretty quick. Everything's draining in there. That makes a mess. I don't see any metal shavings anywhere though. Get the spring in there. Here's the filter. So the spring end is right here, so it goes that way. So the gasket part, the O-ring gasket part is out, and it goes into the cover like that. But yeah, filter doesn't look too bad. No shavings or anything, so we're lucking out so far. Clean this out a bit. Yeah, not a single metal shaving in there. That's awesome. There would have been if you kept on running the oil like this, really low. So we got a Wix filter 24944. Let's see what this looks like. Comes with an O-ring. That looks exactly like that one. So we're gonna be good to go. So this goes in first, the spring. Then this goes in like that. And then they actually gave us a new O-ring for right here. So we're gonna put that in. Why not? Alright, dig this one out. And you want to put a little oil on the new O-ring. Just lube that up. Let's put that on there. Cool. And then this just fits right in there. A little oil on that as well. There's another O-ring right here. Make sure everything's lined up properly. We'll go ahead and hand torque those, just so that they're snug. Here is the fill cap on the left hand side of the machine. We're going to be using 10W40 like I said before. So this is the oil we're using, ATV, UTV, 10W40. We're just going to pour 2 quarts in right away and then check it on the dipstick. Alright, we let this run for about 5 minutes. See how much oil is in it. And you can see it's right up to that fill line up there. So we are good to go. You can see right underneath the upper line. So that's perfect. Alright, oil change is done. Alright, let's take a look at the air filter here. Should be underneath the seat. Also, I noticed some of these plastics are just zip tied on. We're gonna fix that too. Carburetor's seen better days. Holy cow. It's really rusty on the top. Oh yeah, there's an air filter in there. No mice living in there. Awesome. Cool. That's good to go. Alright, we got the plow mounted up here. So basically, there's a chain on the plow, and I attached that to a hook on the winch, and now it lifts up. And then for the bottom here, I had to kind of custom do this. You've got U-bolts on both of those, and then just like a bracket on either side of these. So it's like an L-shaped, going up, then across over the bar, so then it clamps it to the bar. I had to drill all new holes in there and make it fit, but didn't take too much time. But now it's working, and we should be all set for tomorrow. We're just waiting on snow. It's supposed to start snowing around 10 o'clock tonight, and it's like 5 right now. I think we're gonna quick paint up this plow so it doesn't rust anymore, but this one does pivot as well. You can see it goes that way, locks in place, so it's pretty nice. And then the other way. We just have enough clearance there so it doesn't hit, which is perfect. Alright, that's looking better. No more rust on the plow. Looking pretty good. Alright, Vinny just got groomed. He's looking really cute. Hey, you're supposed to stay on there. Oh, be careful, buddy. Let's see. Yeah, you're looking pretty cute, bud. He hates going to the groomers. But he's looking pretty cool with his bandana, right? Looking pretty cool. What are you looking at? You ready to plow tomorrow? Ooh, looks like it snowed. Got quite a few inches. All right, it's the next morning. Let's test the beast out. It definitely snowed. So they weren't lying. It's like a winter wonderland out here. Look at that. So now we can finally test this thing out. Hopefully it does what we want it to do. Georgie has never touched snow before. He's only 3 pounds. And he's a special needs dog, so he's blind. So you guys have seen him on the channel. But he's a really funny looking dog. Right, buddy? Not to be mean. But he's a really good dog. You want to go see what the snow feels like, bud? He's been great though. You guys saw when we first got him. But him and Vin will go play out in the snow. I'll show you guys. It'll be funny to see what what he thinks of the snow. Right, bud? You want to go play in the snow? Yeah, he doesn't really want to, but we're gonna make him. That's what doggies do. George, come here, buddy. What do you think, George? Should we go play in the snow? Where are you going, buddy? Oh, there he goes. George. Alright, should we go play? Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Vinny's all about the snow. There Vinny goes. George, it's your turn, buddy. I don't think I want to go in the snow. Little buddy, come on. It's too cold for you, isn't it? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what they could do in this. George, you don't like the snow, bud? Come on, George. Come on. Vinny, come on. Come on, George. Come on, George. He's not going to take a step. George, come on. You can go. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, George. Come on. Come on, buddy. There you go. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Oh, you're too cold, aren't you? Where's Vinny at? I think we're gonna plow that way first, then go down the driveway. It's really packy right now. Need the blade to go down a little bit more. It's not sitting flat for some reason. That must be sitting flat though. Huh. Doesn't seem to want to dig in as much. With this machine than my other one. Just all hand shifting, super easy. Get to the end, you just shift down into reverse and then back up. Super easy. I just keep the plow the same height the whole time. You push it, pull it back, you push it, you pull it back. Pretty simple. So far it's working great. It's actually the perfect height so I don't scrape into the driveway. And that'll all melt. You can see the big piles we're making. So I'm pretty happy with it. It's just smoking quite a bit. But we're gonna push everything down now. Try to do that. Alright, so I have to work on this plow and get it to level out. It seems like it's just a little bit high. So we're gonna go uncover this piece. See if this fires up today. This is my other plowing four-wheeler. Alright, fired right up. Always does. I'll show you guys how much material this is taking up compared to the other one. Look at that. It's grabbing right down to the gravel here. Kind of hear it working. Oh, it's really digging in there. So you can see the difference between the four-wheelers. You can see that's getting all the way down to the gravel here, without taking too much of it up. So that's what we want. We want some gravel showing. This wasn't getting much, so that plow definitely needed to be adjusted. This one's doing great. Alright, we got the whole driveway done. Looking pretty good. I really need blacktop. Make it a lot easier. Shoveled off the deck here, so everything's good. This guy does a great job. You guys know I bought this about a little over a year ago for, I think it was like $900. As you guys know from last video, we left that snowmobile over there. Let's go hook up to that and see if we can pull that back up here, because it died on us, remember? Alright, supposedly this bar on the back of the sled is supposed to be a kickstand. Still have the 440, the other 440 I believe. Then at the land we've got the 340. Alright, that's working. Keeping the track off the ground. Cool. That's a nice little feature. between these woods. This is pretty cool. She's running great. Running really, really good. Ouch. Alright, well, first plow with the 2001 Honda Rancher 350. Went pretty well. The only complaint was the plow didn't come down far enough and scrape the driveway like I wanted it to. And I'm thinking it's got something to do with these right here. There's little metal pieces sticking out right here. You can see that you can adjust. I don't know if you guys can see those or not. See right there. And those you can adjust in the plow, so I might have to do that just so that it sits down a little bit further. But other than that, it ran great. Had plenty of power to push all the snow. And the 4x4 was working great. Everything was working. I can definitely tell the power difference between this one and the 450 though. The 450 just goes through anything. This one is okay, but for plowing, I kind of prefer the 450. This one I do have to say is easier to control with the shifter, with the electric shift. That's really, really nice for plowing. I think what we're gonna do is look into the smoking issue. I'm not really sure why it smokes. I'm thinking it's gotta be rings or valve seals. The guy did say he never changed the oil, so that probably didn't help. But yeah, other than that, it's a great machine. Looks nice, super clean. And yeah, overall, I'd probably give it a 6.5 out of 10. Can't go wrong for 1,400 bucks. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Stay tuned for the next video. And until next time, we are out.